Hello everyone, today I'm doing a quick tour of my Minecraft base because people are asking me to make a video about it. So, here we go. This is the entrance. It's just a bit of grass right now. I'm gonna add buildings up on the surface eventually, but the entrance mostly doesn't have a whole lot. But down here we have first an incomplete segment that we'll just rush past, and we have a little I don't know what to call this. This is my sugarcane farm that will be moved eventually because it looks really bad in the placement of this. We have the nether portal that did not want to go where I told it to go, so oh well. And then first we have this little tiny village. This is the first little main part. This is where I have most of the stuff I do. Have lamps. I like this lamp design and I use it a lot. We have my house, which I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing with, so I've just had random furniture placed everywhere and carpet. There's going to be a little garden at some point, but I haven't had the time to mine everything out yet. Out here, we have this little tavern thing that just consists of chairs, in case you want to do a lot of sitting, I guess. We have a merchant stall that sells nothing, because that's a great business idea. Got a fisherman's hut, which is just a little basic house. Anything in here? No. And then we have a little fisherman's chair, complete with a fisherman's fishing rod, around this pond, which has one fish in it, all alone. And then down, right before the next part, we have the storage shed, which is just composed of very disorganized chests, but that is a later problem. So down here, there's not a whole lot of anything in this section. That will change one day eventually, maybe, probably. But down here, we have the next main part, which is kind of like, it's not really a village. There aren't houses, but it's kind of like a, I don't know what to consider it. Got a horse stable with a horse that will remain here forever because it cannot get out, and raw meat because I have not cooked anything yet. Down here we have Murphy the dog, who is also remaining here for the rest of his life, most likely. This is just a bunch of building materials for when I was working on building most of the things in this area. We have this building, which serves no purpose. We have this building, which is an inn that is missing a bed. And down here we have grass that has failed to spread, but there will be more expansions down this cavern in the future. On the other side, we have this little meeting gathering area with tables and chairs designed specifically to be as inconvenient as possible. We have this ice cream stand, I guess, that doesn't sell ice cream. We have this pond with no fish in it. This one's just empty and devoid of life. And then more grass that hasn't spread yet. There will be more stuff down this hallway one day, but I have no idea when. So the next segment is all the way on the other side. This section down the pathway to the left, which doesn't have very many things yet either. All these pathways will eventually be like pathed. There will be an actual pathway on the path and other little things to the side. This is going to be a little bar, inn, tavern, whatever they're called, that will be constructed eventually. My plan with a lot of these things is to replace these all with wooden logs and make them like giant tree roots that come underground. But I haven't gotten the time to get all the logs because I've been building in more areas. So this is going to eventually be mined out in order to make this entrance more cool, I guess. And most of the grass hasn't really spread into here yet, but this is probably like the biggest area. It's not as thoroughly decorated. We got this massive pond right here. We got this fountain at the entrance area, empty barrels, more of my building materials. We have a little marketplace with 2 stalls, because that's that's an appropriate amount. We have this house that has nothing in it, and it's probably very claustrophobic to live. We have back here, I'm starting to build a little library. I only have the entrance so far because I need to mine out all of this area. Also have a little pond at the entrance for decoration. Back this way, down this path, we have a little farm hut complete with a farm, which also has not a lot. There's barrels, and then there's a chair and a crafting table, because those are the two things that are most important for convenient living. Up here, most of this area so far is just all the grass I've placed. There is this house right here, which is the biggest one so far. That isn't my own house, which I'm not sure what I'll turn this into. Maybe an official guest house. And then there's an empty pond that I haven't installed anything into yet. Did I show this house? Oh yeah, there's also this house, which has fire and could possibly burn down at any moment. Safety is of utmost importance here. But aside from that, there's just more cavern, more lava, more danger, more ores in the walls. Not much else yet. Maybe I'll do more update videos in the future, we'll see. But there you go. Now you know where I live and how to find me.